We got 5 players that we need to decide what we're going to do with. Marte, Hernandez, Alex Reyes, Cody Stashik, and Tim Mesa. First, let's look at Marte. 26 home runs, 76 RBIs, 275 average. Well within his right to be returning back on this team. Let's see what he's looking for. Oh boy. First off, the fact you want a 5-year deal is a no-go. Not happening. I'm not holding up any position at this point for 5 years for anybody over the age of 32. You might regress, not as severely, but the price he wants isn't crazy. He's putting up good production. I don't know if I want to blow that much on him. It's only $15 million a year, roughly. Teoscar Hernandez, final year of his deal. He wants $4.5 a year for 4 years. A little bit more reasonable, a lot more reasonable, about $10 million difference, but he is nowhere near where he was back here. He's about, 2/3 the production? And it doesn't make sense for us to bring him back if he's just going to give us this, when we can probably get better on the open market. Alex Reyes, I'm bringing him back. He's been good, if not very good. Granted, that first year he had a relatively high ERA, but he's a guy that gets strikeouts and is not going to give up a ton of hits in the innings that he does pitch. If the bullpen logic were a little better in Sims, he'd be the setup guy, but it's whatever. Cody Stashik, we traded for him back in year 1. It's kind of, I guess at this point it's kind of hit or miss. He has a good ERA in the time that he has been here. Do we bring him back? Maybe. Tim Mesa, I might let him walk. Not that he's going to cost us a lot. His ERA was good last year in the time that he did pitch. We did have to send him down in 2024. So let's see what he's looking for. He wants 3.1 mil for 4 years. I'm not even giving him 4 years and entertaining that. Cody Stashik wants about 3. Probably do that. We have $45 million to play with. Contract we offer Marte, 3 years, $39.3 million front loaded. So he'll get most of his money in the first year. The third year is the option year. Alex Reyes, I'm going to offer him 4 years, $18 million, also front-loaded due to his age. He may end up just playing out the entire contract. Other 3 individuals, I am going to let walk. We need a new hitting coach. We need a first base coach. Simply put, I'll sign him. Y'all will see him at some point. Everybody we attempted to sign as an exclusive free agent decided, screw that. We go into free agency. All right, see how it is. As if the Angels needed to get any better at this point, they signed Luis Severino, 3 years, $85.2 milli. After 1 day of free agency, 2 signings really matter out of any of these. Curtis Watson returns for a 4-year deal, $8.8 milli. And Alejandro Castilla, I decided to allow him to avoid arbitration, just give him a 3-year deal. He's either going to be a DH or a guy that's just going to occasionally rotate in the lineup as a outfielder and the DH. Kyle Tucker to the Yankees for 7 years, $161 million. The Yankees will continue to be a thorn in our backside. Being as we are already at the 93 roster limit, Reyes and Marte are both signed. I don't see any moves really being made outside of those 2, though. I'm waiting for guys to fall off the roster, guys I didn't bother to renewal, so maybe there'll be another signing, but it is highly unlikely. On the precipice, spring training is about to start. Jonathan Oranda is available on waivers. I almost feel like I'd be dumb not to take him on. He's not getting paid much. I let Santiago Espinal go, so I'm at least missing a middle infielder or a guy who play third. And Aranda can play a corner outfield if we need him to. Plus, he's a lefty. And he didn't hit well, but again, it's going to cost hell. Less than I make in real life. Get out of my bank account. Fresh, clean slate. We're ranked first in contact, 7th in pitching. Our defense is always probably going to be in the bottom half of the league. Not that I don't specifically care about it. It's just where we at. 22nd in speed, 4th ranked. 69 days till the draft. Hopefully we get something nice. Hopefully we're in a nice spot by the time we get there is probably a better way to put it. Jesse Winker, just like Mitch Haniger, and Lord knows who else has been in the Yankee uniform and has played a corner outfield position, is hit us up for 3 RBIs. Can we get out of this game with the victory though? The defending world champion's newest acquisition, Jesse Winker, showing he's worth every penny. 2 for 4, a homer, a double, driving in 3. He's got 18 home runs this season, and he's got a chance to walk this game off if he can drive in the runner from first. Justice Sheffield on the mound for us as we look to just try to get this to extras. Don't forget, there's an extra inning rule in effect. Can we at least just get Jesse Winker out? You know we've had issues with outfielders that play in New York. Hit the 3, back to 6, back to 3, and unfortunately Winker will have to wait till another day to walk us off. Here in 10th, Gabriel Moreno inherits a runner on second, and he's going to chop at the second base. Runner from second will advance, so we'll only be 90 feet away from taking lead, assuming we can get them in. And why are we putting a pinch runner on a guy on third? That doesn't make any sense at all. Nonetheless, Mariano Murillo coming into his own. 2 for 4 today. Bo Bichette on deck. Both of Murillo's hits have been doubles. He gets a double at this point. Hell, he might end up with a triple. Let's be real. 3-2 pitch. Oh! Gets him on the inside corner. High fastball. Looked like it kind of had some running fastball action. Cutting back over the plate despite being inside. And all Murillo can do is stare at it. Vertically it had it. Horizontally it had it. It's a strike, dude. There's nothing you can do about it. All right, Bo Bichette 0 for 4. It's the slider to second, and unfortunately, despite getting a runner that close, we will not be able to capitalize to give ourselves the lead. Can we at least get it back to the top of the 10th? Giancarlo Stanton, former MVP, an MVP of sorts that has won 1 in the National League, 1 in the American League, is going to fly one out to deep center field. That runner from second, despite their speed, they're going to tag up and go to third. The Yankees are now 90 feet away from ending this as we face a former first baseman, Josh Bell. 3 hits away from 1,000 in his career. Takes the second strike, is a sinker. And then Bell's going to chop it third, and it's not going to get very far, so the runner at third will have to hop back. He will be out. Eugenio Suarez. I'm actually questioning how they got him if he was in Seattle. Liner into center field, and the defending world champions are going to take this game 5-4 in extras. 5 games up in the division at the time of the draft, and these are the gentlemen we chose. First pick, Lane Foreman, an 18-year-old pitcher from Missouri. It was a hard fastball, good potential. Can't really beat that at 18 years old. Angel Perez, center fielder, needs to field. Can't field worth a damn. You can't see behind my head, but he's like a 36 fielding. Good, very good speed. Has some power. Next, we went Robert Thomas, a pitcher from Minnesota. Decent per 9s. His potential is not all that great, but I needed pitching. Listen, position players, for some reason, have been extremely difficult to come by. Actually, it's not for some reason. Because apparently we're over budget, I can't even get better scouts to get better players, so it's kind of on me to draft. I'm going to pick how I'm going to pick them. I'm usually a pretty good drafter. Anyway, Kenji Imasa, drafted pretty late in the draft. B potential, 18 years old. Don't know how he's from Alabama, but whatever. And Eduardo Armas from Pennsylvania. Gonna need a lot of work for him to get any better. He's on defense, good speed. And I think we want Henry Saldana, who is a reliever who might have starter potential due to his stamina at 60. Now, you haven't seen much gameplay, but now's a good time to see it. Guerrero, 7 games short of Sean Green's record, needs to keep it together to make it to 22. If he can get a hit here, he's 0 for 3. Toronto, number 1 in baseball in on-base percentage, But we need a little bit more than just somebody getting on base. We call on Vlad Guerrero here in the top of the ninth. Facing Johnny Lasagna, 2-2 pitch. Oh, jeez, that slip is disgusting. There's nothing you're really going to be able to do about it. Otherwise, one of the best relievers in all of baseball. Now facing Lourdes Gurriel Jr., 2-1 count. Gurriel Jr. has been one of our most clutch players. Hasn't really been so in the past couple years. And he's going to hit a ball to right field. Unfortunately, his lack of clutchness is kind of starting to come to bite him in his behind. 2 away. Alejandro Kirk, who for some reason we have not been able to get rid of. And, he's going to pop it up and really to the pitcher. Let's be honest. The Yankees are going to squirrel away with the victory, 2-1. We hold a commanding 13.5 game lead over, I believe it is the New York Yankees, at the All-Star break. Hence why you really haven't seen much gameplay. I don't have a reason to, and honestly, I kind of want to get through season a little faster. Anywho, here are the numbers at the halfway point. All right, Mario Morito, 276 average, 11 homers, 40 ribbies, 17 steals. Bo Bichette, 21 homers, 63 RBIs, 297 average. He might just surpass all of his numbers at this point. He's in the last year of his contract. Vlad Guerrero, for some reason, is going down in attributes. Many other content creators have gone over this. I don't know if there's some kind of glitch or whatever. He shouldn't be going down. Hell, at least not by this much. Jeez. He started at 95. He's now 6 overall points down. I get he's not hitting spectacularly, but, like, come on. Anyway, 19 homers, 59 RBIs, and we don't care about steals. He never steals anyway. Rafi Devers, 20 homers, 63 RBIs, 277 hitting. All of this is behind my cranium. You could tell Marte, 290 average, 16 homers, 44 RBIs. Nick Madrigal batting .321 this season. We don't care about how many homers he hits. He rarely ever hits them anyway. Alejandro Kirk, who is still on this team and may get moved at the deadline just for the sake of not losing him for anything. This is the last year of his arbitration, so I'll probably trade him just to get some prospects, but this is the last year of this. We shall see. Lourdes Gurriel Jr., 14 homers, only 39 RBIs, 257 average. I think he's starting to fall off at this point, but I mean, he's okay. I'm not gonna knock him on that. And Gabriel Moreno, 13 homers, 46 RBIs, only batting .249. The catcher spot is pretty much his. We've got other guys here that they haven't done a hell of a whole lot, except Castilla. Castilla does play. I don't know why the hell they keep swapping Kirk for Castilla when I set up the lineup, but whatever. I prefer Castilla playing because Castilla, I think, is a better hitter, even if he doesn't field. I get that. Overall, don't mean nothing to me. Anyways, as far as the pitchers are concerned, Berrios, 12-4, 3.30 ERA, 113 strikeouts. Nate Pearson, 10-5 with a 3.63, 106 strikeouts. Travis Eliseo, 9-4 with 101 strikeouts and a 2.97 ERA. Listen, pitching has just been our thing in this. I almost always have good pitching. It's offense that is just sometimes just never come to fruition. I don't know why. I don't know how. It's just how it is sometimes. Yeah, we hold a really big lead. There isn't really anything out there too crazy as far as trades. So we're probably just going to sit back, and we may not see any gameplay till the postseason. Damn. It's a good thing this injury happened before the trade deadline, is we still have Kirk. But Castilla is done for the year. Tore his ACL. He's finished. It's a shame. He's been hitting well. 296 average. It's still behind my cranium. 10 homers with 39 RBIs. Like, he's clearly not a bad player. It's a shame because I like Castilla. You know, signed him off the free agent pool in our first year, but he will not see any more action for the rest of the year. In his place is one of the outfielders we're going to call up Thomas Quick. He did have a bit of a cup of coffee last year. Very speedy, good contact. I don't know what he's really going to do because, you know, unless we go up by like 20 games in this in the standings and don't have to worry about, guys getting hurt. Maybe I'll start subbing guys in and out about September, but that depends on what the standings look like. September 1st, we are 15 games up in the division. If this ain't our year, when the hell is it gonna be? We clinched a division in nine games, or 9 wins or losses in some combination. The Tigers are right up there too. The Mariners, not too shabby, but they've got 2 teams breathing down their neck, the Astros and the Rangers. And the wild card looks about as such. Same 2 teams plus the Yankees. I really hope we win this. All of it. September 13th, we have officially clinched our division. 14.5 up. Probably should stop mentioning it at this point. Yeah, so did the Tigers. They have their division. And the American League West, y'all can go ahead and beat each other up for it. I really don't care. Boom. Win the division. 98-64. We'll be taking on the Mariners. But first, we got to see the award winners and league leaders. Jose Barrios, 20-game winner. Good for him. And then on the award side, Jose Barrios wins the Cy Young, our first one in this series. Alongside Vlad Guerrero finally gets a Gold Glove in a year he doesn't win an MVP. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Juan Soto was the MVP, somehow beating out Mike Trout for number 5 at the age of 34. Ridiculous, but hey, we got a ring to get, so I don't really care about none of these other awards other than that piece of metal. All right, game 1. Let's get to business. Take care of it, 7-2. Pretty much all around hitting except Kirk, really, but that's fine. That's fine. I don't care how we do it as long as we do it. Game 2, we take that game also. Some minor leaguer is hurt. I really don't care. And we are looking to sweep the Mariners. We're not going to be able to do it right away. Kevin Gausman, who is in the bullpen as a reliever, comes into the game. Hopefully we can close this out. Let's get it. Kevin Gausman has been regulated to relief duty, but I really wouldn't trust anybody else at this point in time as he faces Austin Meadows here in the bottom of the 10th. Remember, he's coming out in relief, four-seam fastball outside corner. Oh my goodness, you serious? Fine, bring on the relievers. Apparently it's not serious, but okay, we will call on Alex Reyes to hopefully get us out of this situation. He's pitched 2 innings, 4 strikeouts, has not given up a hit to anybody yet. Can he keep it going? There's 1 away. 1-2 pitch, inside fastball, jams him. Austin Meadows will have to go sit himself back down on the bench. Hopefully we can get it back to the top of the inning and we can take the lead and finish this one out here in game number 3. Oh, ground ball. Almost not able to be picked out of the dirt by Guerrero. Right, jump to the top of the 10th. Alejandro Kirk is unfortunately going to fly out to Julio Rodriguez. And it's looking like we're going to have to really work this one out. Gabriel Moreno on deck. He has really come into his own. There are rumors that Alejandro Kirk might get traded. Gurriel Jr. hits it high. Hits it far, just not far enough for a score, and we will go to the 12th inning. The 11th inning, Ian Happ is going to lead it off. He's down 1 strike. He's 1 for 4 today. Oh, he demolishes one in the right field. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. That's such a terrible way to lose. Well, maybe not like 17 innings like they did in real life. All right, Kevin Gausman is just going to be out a couple days. I'm not too concerned. Sometimes it happens in the postseason. Hopefully we're not about to look at getting reverse swept. And we are up to 0. The shutout going. I'm going to trust that we're going to take care of business. We do, and we will be taking on the Detroit Tigers in the ALCS. Gausman is no longer hurt. Put him back in the rotation. Not really in the rotation. He's going to long relief. No, don't want him there either. Alex Reyes is find where we are. And yeah, no, I'm good with the 4-man rotation. And again, let's take care of business. Game 1. Tied at 5. Romano's got to finish this off.
The right fielder, number 4, Moscow.
All right, we lose game 1. Not a problem. Game 2, more drama. Oh boy. Down 1. We got to at least tie it. Is Devils going to be able to help tie this series up before we cross the Ambassador Bridge to head back to Toronto? He's unfortunately going to fly out into center field. We got 2 outs. Oh man. Hopefully we're not going to go down 2-0. Vlad Guerrero 0 for 7 in this series. We really need him to come through. He didn't. Actually, he walked, as a matter of fact. Ketel Marte will walk as well. And we, for some reason, are going to call on Thomas Quick. Don't get me wrong, he's fast, but like I'd rather have the bat out there than the speed. Gurriel can drive one in from second. Not going to be able to do so. Swinging and missing at a high fastball. Oh boy, it's not looking good. We might go down 2-0. Kirk, unfortunately, is going to strike out. Swinging an absolutely awful pitch. We're going to go down 2-0 before heading back to Toronto. Berrios, unfortunately, is going to suffer some shoulder tightness, which doesn't bode well for us. Oh boy, on to game 3. Come on. We lose game 3, and we are seriously about to be swept yet again out of the ALCS. We are. This is just ridiculous. Come on. Can we catch a break? Who wins the damn championship? It's Detroit and Atlanta. Braves have won the World Series.